Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another Ultimate Shadow topic. Now today, we're going to talk about free comic books that I got within the month of, well, last week really, because if you didn't know, Saturday on May 4th, which is also of course Star Wars Day, you know, I was about to do this, but it's a Star Trek thing, but anyway, Star Wars Day, May the 4th be with you, is also free comic book day, which I will be telling you because I made a video. Headshot. Basically, I'm making this own thing and also be showing this off in the pickup video. But I'm gonna go less into detail about the pickup video other than this video. Yeah. I'ma be that nail in your coffin, saying that I soften. I was ducking down to reload, so you can say your petty explanations. I don't have the patience before you even say it. I know you let your pride or your ego talk slick to me. No, that is not the way I get down. And look at how you lose your composure. Now let me show you exactly how the breaking point sound. You let your pride or your ego talk slick to me. No, that is not the way I get down. And look at how you lose your composure. Now let me show you exactly how the breaking point sound. I'm not done yet! This is the only non-comic book that I got. This is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child Parts 1 and 2. This is basically like 7 or 8 years or so after Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So, I wanted to point this out. I don't really read books, but this is something I kind of really wanted to get. And plus, I don't know if that's good. I don't know if they're really going to ever do a movie adaptation of this, but I can see them actually doing it. But again, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see about how it turns out to be. So there's that. So the free comic books. This is literally the advertisement. Free comic book day. Tell you the exact day. First Saturday in May. It's always the first Saturday in May. That's always true. It's also, you know, May the 4th be with you that day. So, yeah. So we have a bunch of free comic books that I'm just going to go through and tell you why. So, before we get into the one in the bags, we're going to go through the ones that's right here in my hands, because these are separate to the ones I got on Saturday. These are also the ones I got on Sunday at the Swan Meet. So it's a little bit of a pickup video only for the comic book version. So, this is, oh, by the way, I think I got every single one for like 50 cents or so. I could be wrong. This is, let's see, Wolverine and Nightcrawler. Also this issue, The Young Gods. Again, I don't know much about comic books, but I just want to show you that's one of them. So, alright, next one is Ghost Rider. Again, I'm not sure about like what tells you what issue this is exactly or anything, but this is in May 25th. So there's that. Then there's another one, Wolverine and Nightcrawler. I actually like this artwork better than the other. Okay. And then on the other side, there's Ghost Rider and Doctor Strange. There's that too. And the next we have here is another Ghost Rider. This is part 1 of 6, Rise of the Midnight Suns. There's that. Okay. Alright, and then we got here is Wolverine Top Secret. Again, I don't really know. It just looked cool. Next we have the Uncanny X-Men, the Executioner's Song Part 1, which also has like a training card or something inside, so that's kind of cool to see. Other than that, we have the Uncanny X-Men, I don't know, just 277 June? I don't know if that makes a sense of what this is, so. Other than that, we have here is, this one I actually know this cover art better than the other ones. This is X-Men. Not sure what one this is, but this is X-Men. I know this one because I've seen this one more often, so. Not comic book, I mean the artwork, so. This one, I like this one too. Wolverine and Nightcrawler. I never really knew there was a thing with them too. And then here on the other side, there's just another one that just says Wolverine, but there's clearly there's Nightcrawler in it as well. So, yeah. And we have one here that just says Ghost Rider, A Spirit Reborn. Fantastic first issue. So this one actually tells me something. So there's that. So those are all the issues, or all the comic book issues I got at the Swap Meet on Sunday. Now these are the ones I got at the comic book store in Utah. I went to the Valley Fair Mall, and they were, you know, of course, giving out comic books. I only went to one. Last year I did two, but I didn't really want to drive all the way to like basically Fashion Place Mall, and I think the night something comics wasn't doing it this year, because I looked up on the website to see who was doing what, and of course Nerdstore was doing it, so I went to them for sure. So I didn't see that other comic book store I was really somewhat aware of, so I didn't do it. So anyways, this is a bag full of comic books, like a lot of them. So again, these are all the free ones. This is Web of Spider-Man, Spidey Bust Loose. So there was also free ones, and then also they're having a sale of buy one get one free. So of course, if you bought one comic book, you get another one for free. So this one was the Silver Surfer. This is just Silver Surfer that I'm aware of. All right, and then here we have is Groot number 2. That's seriously what it says. It says Groot number 2. So yeah. Next one. This one is, this was actually, okay, this is not like really, it is a comic book, all these are comic books, but I don't consider this one a comic book. I got it because, well, I don't see this, like, ever. I never even seen, no one knows it was a thing. Never knew it was a thing. Dark Horse comic books, it is Digimon Digital Monsters. Yeah, Digimon had a comic book. I had no idea. So, who made this, anyways? Approved by the Comics Code, it's great. I guess it was just Dark Horse Comics, I said out loud anyways. Hold on, I got to separate the ones I bought for the ones I got for free and the ones I got on another day. So, alright. Anyways, this is Ghost Rider, which has Spider-Man on it and a Hobgoblin. So there's that. Alright, next we have here is oh, this one was actually pretty cool. I actually like these ones because I always kind of find it fascinating. It's Batman in the Ninja Turtles. This one is number 6 of 6. So yeah, Shredder and looks like Ra's al Ghul. Ra's? Yeah, Ra's. Okay, next we have here is the Maximum Security, The Amazing Spider-Man. I think I probably said that wrong, but still, regardlessly, here's that. Okay, next, after that, we have is, okay, this one I got because it's just interesting. The Powerpuff Girls Super Smash Up. It has a bunch of, like, Cartoon Network, you know, people in it, so that's the only reason why I really got it. Just got that reason. Okay, next is Kingpin 1. This is the Civil War 2, and this, I'm guessing it's based off the villains part of it, so that's kind of cool. And I don't really know much about the Civil War 2 one, so interesting read. This one, of course, one of those I had to pick it up from things, is Back to the Future. This is issue 10, and at least it tells you Continue Quantum Part 5. So, yeah. Had to pick it up. Back to the Future fan, for sure. Alright, this one, I think it's like the same comic book twice or something? I could be wrong. But it's like the same one anyways. This is the Astonishing X-Men. This is, I believe, number 23. I could be wrong, I don't know. So, the Astonishing X-Men. And of course, the other side's the exact same thing, so I think there's just 2 comic books of the same one inside. So, okay, this one surprised me, and then like 30 or something minutes later I found more of them, but this was the one I had to get. This is WWF comic book. This is The Undertaker, like straight up The Undertaker. This is like a, I forgot, the Legion of Darkness or something. I forget right now. But yeah, this was just like really like that. I had to get this one. Like, of course, wrestling fan. I was just super not expecting something like that in there. Alright, next, this one, okay, I don't know anything about this one, but this is the only one I really took a chance on. It's got like 3 or 4 of these, and it just looked interesting. And I know for the name for sure too, but it looked interesting to me. This is Shadowhawks. Shadowhawks. Of course, this could suck or something, but it looked interesting to me. So, Shadowhawks. And I think there's even more in here, so, yep, here's Shadowhawk 3. I don't know, it's kind of like, looks like Wolverine in a way, but in a way. Next, we got Strange Tales featuring Cloak and Dagger and Doctor Strange. I actually kind of started learning who the heck Cloak and Dagger really is because of the show Cloak and Dagger on Freeform, which used to be ABC Family. Yeah, anyways. So, we're still learning who's Cloak and Dagger for me. Alright, next we got is Marvel Superhero Summer Special. So, this one, again, it looked like one of those, like there's a lot of issues in it, so I really wanted to get it. Alright, next we have is the Shield Volume 1 or something, but this one has like Deadpool in it, so I'm not so sure. But of course, I think this is based off the show. I could be wrong. So, strategic homeland, intervention, enforcement, something. Yeah, Shield. Okay. Next is Batman Ninja Turtles Adventures. This is, I don't really know. But this one's more iconic to what it is. It looks like the cartoon Nickelodeon Turtles and just Batman from, like, the animated series, which is awesome. So I might prefer this one more than the other, but that looks pretty cool. Next, we have here is... Okay, this was another one of those, again, random ones. This is Biker Mice from Mars, the first issue collector's edition. This is, of course, a cartoon show. If you've never seen Biker Mice from Mars. Okay. Next, okay. This one I was excited for because this is the ones I was kind of looking for the most because I'm a fan of it, of course. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, 1 of 6, and this is just pink. I wanted to find more of them, but there was no other issues. I mean, this was like a bunch of these, but seriously, there was no other issues of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in the buy one get one free like stuff. So it's like freak. So again, I looked through a lot. So this is Batman Hush. Of course, if you don't know who Hush is, you should really look into Hush for Batman. Okay, and that was like what? Volume 1 or something of whatever it says. So this one is Batman Eternal, which of course I know there's like a whole series of Batman Eternals things, and I'm not so sure of it, but I got this one because it looked interesting just because of the cover. Does it not look interesting? That's why I got it. Okay. Next is Duck Avenger. This is of course one of those random ones. It's Donald Duck and looks just like him being a superhero or something like that. So, and it's issue 4 apparently, and I just thought it was interesting, and it feels kind of heavy. So, there's that. Next, we have here is the Sensational Spider-Man. Again, this is back in black, and it just looked cool to me, so I got the Sensational Spider-Man. Sensational. Okay, next we have is Voltron, Defender of the Universe. Image Volume 1, May, whatever. So there's actually, I found 2 of these. There was a reversible cover. This was, I believe, it said cover A or something, and the other one was like cover B. So, no, this is B. This is cover B. I guess I like B more than A. Sorry, I'm moving the mic. No, mic. I'm moving the camera, and I'm not really trying to do that. So, sorry about that. Okay, here's another one, Shadowhawk. This is Shadowhawk 2. Shadowhawk 2. What's up? Okay, this is images of Shadowhawk. So I don't know. This one just kind of was like an oddball to me, and you can kind of see Shadowhawk in there, just kind of like somewhat blending in it with the blood and the black and the background, and Jib Jab is what's happening, James. Freaking Jack Black. All right, this one. Okay, this one I'm not sure if I'm keeping this one because I'm technically giving this one out to a friend. I asked her what comic book she might want. She's like, Marvel, X-Men type of book. And I'm like, this one seems kind of good for her. So this is Avengers versus the X-Men. So this is, what, part 2 of 6. So I don't know. This is something for her. So again, I don't know if I'm keeping that one or not. Because, again, we'll see if she wants it or not. Okay, this is DC. Okay, these are, I think these are the free ones now. These are most likely the free ones. Yeah, these have to be the free ones now. This is one of the free ones, I'll say that. This is DC Nation number 0, of course, Summer of Events start now. It just basically just tells you like stuff that's coming out within the summer, most likely. So yeah, there's some comic books in it. I don't know, but yeah. So it tells you like 3 stories in one: the undiscovered worlds, unexpected guests, and unknown origins of, like, I see Batman and Catwoman and Superman and Wonder Woman, and I think that's Aquaman in there, and Flash. So yeah, there's that. So there's that. Okay, this one is also a free one. This is DC Year of the Villain. The Batman Who Laughs, Legion of Doom, The Dark Secret of Levianth. I don't know. I just barely kind of learned who Batman Who Laughs was like a year ago, but I never really got into it. Like, not into it, and looked more into it. So I'll eventually look more into it. Next, this one. Okay, I got 2 of these. They said you're supposed to take 1 of each one you wanted, but I took 2 instead. Yeah, the other one's in there. So this is again, it tells you it's free, so you already know it's you know, free comic book day version of Pokemon I Choose You, the movie, and here it is. So just to say that I got another one. See, I got 2. So I didn't really look what's inside. I just know I wanted it. So I think it's kind of based off a manga because reading backwards. So yeah. Also featuring the Pokemon Adventures in it. Yay! Anyways. Okay. Okay, next here is oh, The Tick. This one actually was like, oh yeah. I was like, okay, free comic book as well. The Tick. But I haven't seen or heard about this for like a while. And I didn't even know they were making comic books of The Tick anymore. Or maybe it's just like newer versions of it, or maybe they never did, and I don't know, I'm stupid, so who knows. This is, again, free comic book day, the Avengers plus the Savage Avengers. So again, I don't know shit, but yeah, so I'm not gonna say anybody's names in the picture, but you already know everybody except for probably like 2 that's not technically in the cinematic universe yet. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, this one is, actually just finished watching, I think, season 2 or 3 on Netflix, and I'm waiting for the next season to show on Netflix, or I'm just going to watch it all on Hulu, I'm not really sure yet, is Riverdale. This one says season 3, so I'm guessing it's the season I'm waiting for to show up in Netflix or something, but I don't know. I have no idea. For all I know, it could be, and I don't know. But Riverdale. So I actually, of course, I liked it, and I actually want a Southside Serpents jacket, so... I want that jacket now. Alright, this one is another free comic book day. This one says Spider-Man, but it is the Venom epic of 2019 starts here. So, Spider-Man versus Spider-Man, the gloves are off. I don't know. It just has Carnage, looks like, on it. So, there's that. Okay, this one is, of course, is a anime that's been hot for like 3 years or whatever it is. It is My Hero Academia. And I have no idea what to tell you other than it says My Hero Academia on it. So, free comic book day. So, I'm guessing this is the part of the comic book thing that's gonna like, oh hey, you should look into mangas, because they're technically comic books in a way, but Japanese. And then it tells me about the advertisement for The Promised Neverland, which is also on Toonami as of talking right now, which will be on tonight, on Saturday nights on Adult Swim on Cartoon Network. They should really sponsor me, because I talk about Toonami like every other week, or not every other week, like every other time I talk about anime on TV. So this one is Bloodshot plus Fallen World and Prelude Story. So Bloodshot, free comic book day. So that's that. All right, to be honest, that's it for that, and we have like 2 left. So this one actually kind of excited when I saw it. This is Street Fighter Sakura versus Kirin or Kirin? Kirin? I don't know how to say that. So free comic book day. So there's that too. Free comic book day. Anything in the back? Oh, I like this one too. Look at that background. It's on the back of the. It's like. All right, and this is the very last issue of everything that was free on free comic book day. So this is, of course, free comic book day from Image, May 1, free, of course. This is just Spawn. Spawn was actually one of those comic books I kind of knew it was a comic book before I really knew what the fuck a comic book was. So I don't know why, but I knew like superheroes like Spider-Man and X-Men and Captain America and Iron Man and those type of stuff were comic books. And I don't know what the fuck Spawn really was into anything. I didn't know if it was DC, I didn't know it was Marvel, and then I realized it was like none, but I didn't know. I just wanted to know what the hell Spawn was. And I kept associating Spawn in my head as a Marvel character. And yeah, and then I knew like Batman was kind of a comic book. I didn't really know about Superman as much. I was like, oh, he's just a guy that has superpowers, and you know, everybody wants that, but to watch it's pretty boring. But I don't know. That's what I thought all the time, was like watching the animated series was Superman. I liked Batman better, and I still kind of do. But anyways, oh, actually, talking about Batman, I just realized that, yeah, the poster of Arkham Knight's still over there. And then I have the Arkham Knight Limited Edition Xbox One statue and the game, wherever it could be. And right here. So, and also on PS4, wherever it could actually be. Actually, it's right here. It's right here. Yeah, I have it twice, like I said. Lily. Okay, calm down, 64 bag. So, again, these are all the comic books I got within free comic book day. It's a lot, so hopefully I don't tip anything or move everything as much. Okay, yeah, these are all of them. That's a lot. I think this is the most I've ever gotten any comic book during free comic book day, because I bought some comic books for the buy one, get one free. And the only reason why you're probably like, how much were the comic books? The buy one, get one free sale was everything that was $1 was buy one, get one free. So the majority of these comic books were literally $1, and then some, of course, at this one was 50 cents. So yeah, I didn't spend as much money as you probably thought I did. But got a lot of free comic books. So I don't know if you guys go for comic books. I used to not. I would get it every once in a while, like literally every once in a while. I think it was like 1 or 2 a year, just a year, because I only find it at the DI or the Swami because it looked interesting. Like there was a Mega Man and Sonic Worlds Collide issue, which I want those. They're pretty cool, and I always want Sonic issues, which I didn't find a single Sonic the Hedgehog comic book or anything. Just really what I wanted, but you know. Yeah, so like the big ones I really want like to get are like the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger ones, like the Power Grid, no, the Broken Grid or something like that. I forget right now. The Ninja Turtles Batman one, that was pretty interesting. There were some other ones other than that. I know there's like Zelda mangas I really want, and then of course, you know, whatever that's like that. But those are the big ones I can remember right now, and I really want. Yeah, that's what I can really say. So, anyways, let me know. What did you guys go to Free Comic Book Day, or did you celebrate Star Wars Day because it's the same freaking day? So, again, I don't know. Just kind of wondering about you guys, because you know, I'm probably never going to get a big lot of comic books like this ever again. Probably next year. Who knows? Realistically, but yeah, let me know in the comment section below, or comment section below. I don't know why I had to say that again 3 times. So. Do you guys like comic books? Do you collect them? Where do you get them? How cheap do you get them? And why? Because again, I don't always like to read, but when I do, I do like reading like a comic book, because you know, there's visuals. And yeah, of course, the mind is better than like imagining everything, but it's also, it helps you kind of like think of like, what is that person's perspective of like this book? Like, why is this issue like that? Like, you know, I know some people like, you know, have feelings about like the new 52 and they hate that, or they hate the classic Iron Man or stuff like that, or they love, you know, the newest version of X-Men or whatever it is. But still, I'm just kind of curious. So anyways, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna see if I can fake a freaking it's gonna fall, hold on. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna see if I can make a thumbnail with a lot of these comic books. If not, I can't do it. But anyways, I'll see you guys for the next one, right? Okay, bye bye. Chaos Control!